Welcome to the Spiš Castle. It's built in 12th century, which is like 1100. A year after christening, 1100 after Jesus. So it's great. It's so tall. My surprise is how people put all the bricks and everything and the stones, because it's so high. You can see how tall is the area. So I don't know how it's done, but let's hope enjoy. And it's probably for security. So let's see inside. Come. Look at the surroundings here in this castle. Is the greatest. If you jump, you die. So don't jump. So we're gonna taste the history right now. Can you see? They built it on the rocks. Oh! Look at that. So they shot the rocks and they built it like that. Look at the walls. So this was the first defense, the second defense, and the third defense. I don't think there's anybody who could destroy this castle. So many. I've never seen the castle with so many walls of defense. So it's brilliant. But it's so high. It's like the Eiffel Tower. It's that high. Have a look. It's super high, like high. Not high on drugs, it's just high, tall high. Yeah, there's no way anybody could destroy it because the defense. Wow, it's the best to build a castle on the mountain. It's the best thing. Now we're gonna go. Wow, upstairs. Jesus, beautiful. It's for a very long time I haven't seen a castle like this. To see about the Bram Castle. Look at this. And you can look at like the mountains. We were there yesterday, right? We were there yesterday, and you went on top, almost. And that was hard work. And now it's the castle. Wow, pretty. Very pretty. Stało się to coś? Look at this. The life of this piece, the castle was renewed thanks to the support of Volkswagen car company. So thank you, Volkswagen. I don't know where these rooms are. So this is the tower. Oh, I can actually go. Oh, look. Look what they found. Very interesting. Can you see? 2018, 2019, the area of the captain's house was originally separate single square building added to the Romanesque fortification with the light of coming from the courtyard. Inside there was double level floor on the side, blah blah blah. It's a lot of info. 13th century basically was the glam of this place. 13th century. And right now we are climbing hundreds of steps, stone steps, inside the Spiš Castles in Slovakia. One of the largest castles complex in Central Europe, built in 1200 and standing high above the surrounding hills. This massive medieval fortress once protected important trade routes and survival wars, fires and royal conflicts of centuries. Have a look at the tiny tunnels and steps, but this is the highest point of this amazing castle. So have a look for more, see you at the end. And we finally made it to the top of the tower of Spiš Castle. As you can see miles and miles away, like villages, even the mountains. Have a look. This tower once worked as a lookout and defensive point, helping guards spot approaching enemies and protect the most important people, castle, and in Central Europe. Standing up here now after climbing all these endless steps, it's easy to imagine what life looked like hundreds and hundreds of years ago. At the moment we have a blue sky, and look at the mountains. You can see amazing Tatras mountains. Have a look, and just feel how the people felt 1,000 years ago. And now we are exploring the lower levels of Spiš Castles, where you can really imagine everyday life inside the castle. These rooms were once used as kitchens, storage areas, and the living rooms for people who worked and lived inside the castle walls hundreds and hundreds of years ago. You can still see the old stone rooms, fireplaces, and cooking areas where the food was prepared for soldiers, cleaning staff, and servants, and obviously the royal family. Have a look again. As I'm walking through these castle rooms and reading the old descriptions of the walls, you really start to understand what life inside the Spiš castles was like hundreds and hundreds of years ago. This castle wasn't just a military, it was once a small community filled with guards, military servants, kitchen, storage rooms, and everyday life hidden behind these massive stone walls. Starting here now, surrounded by ancient corridors of history, it honestly felt like stepping directly into the Middle Ages. And now finally walking through the castle gardens and ruins at the end of the visit of really amazing, massive and important Spiš castles. For centuries this castle watched over the region's survivals, wars, fires and changing kingdoms high above the Slovakian countryside. Every day standing among these ancient walls with views stretching towards the mountains, it still feels very powerful, mysterious, and full of history. However, the guide told us that there's lots of people looking for treasures around this castle over the years and years and years. But whatever they meant to found, they already found. There's nothing else, because I did ask him to come with a metal detector and he said there's nothing to find, trust me. There's like millions of people have been here with detectors and they found tiny bits and pieces. So you would love to come to this castle, and please come, enjoy and taste the history.